Hi everybody. So this is a race from last week. This is Daily Race C, 13 laps at Dragon Trail, Seaside, in the Group 3 cars, and the chicane of death. Anyway, I didn't really get a chance to qualify in a significant way, so whoa, missed my brake marker there a little bit. Take a little avoiding action, but then I ended up giving up another position, so now I'm down in, well, last, 14. So I'm in the Nissan GTR, which was, well, there was a bunch of cars to try this one. There's a bunch of people go by. It's a little rough here in the first few corners, in the first few laps. People not really keeping track. Anyway, the Nissan was a meta car, sort of. The RCF, the Lexus, was a good car. Some people use the Mercedes. Now we're by the Seaside, Porsche off. And here we go, into the chicane of death for the first time. Let's see how much carnage we can find here. No contact with the wall, help scrub off some speed a little bit. And just missed that guy. A few penalties. So not too bad, up from P14 up to P10 in the last lap, or the first lap. I almost get the Audi here too, but he has a little more speed on the outside. Oh, here we are, top 10 after one lap. So I have been following this like don't engage rule that one of the guys I watch quite often, Kaibo, has kind of been preaching a lot lately. If you see cars ahead, a group of cars, it's going to be really hard to figure out what they're all going to do. So it's better off to sit back, race your race, and just be patient and wait for your opportunity. And oh, 2 more spots to P6. So for the most part, Daily Race C is longer, which gives you a lot more opportunity to be patient. You can wait for more mistakes. So that's what I'm trying to do. Daily Race B is a little more of a sprint race, and sometimes it can be hard to try to play out any kind of strategy. You just have to race as fast as you can. Anyway, P6, lap 2, not too bad. Let's get down into the chicane again, see if anything can shake and loose here. Looks like somebody's in there. Okay, so there's another spot. Somebody serving a penalty. P4. Not too bad. So some of the details, like I said, 13 laps. There is 1 pit stop mandatory. No tire change required unless you want to waste a little extra time. So fast forward down to the chicane again in lap 3. Ferrari has taken took a lot of speed off there to make the chicanes. So from last week, I kind of dropped down again into the D level. It seems like I fluctuate between D and C pretty consistently. I think if I was more consistent in my practice and actual racing, I could get back to B maybe if I had really tried. But I'm trying not to worry about that. I'm just trying to worry about racing good races. So you see that Ferrari in the rear view. He's in there pretty close. I take a little bit wider line. He obviously brakes himself and he's into it. So let's go down to the chicane again. This one's really I'm surprised that he didn't hit the wall there. It was shocking how close it was. I got it a little bit closer there. It's amazing. That was really tight. So down into lap 6, P1 is in the pits. He's on the mediums, so it's no wonder he's out ahead. I accidentally started on the mediums. Usually I start on the hards and go to the mediums. Oh, that's right. So anyway, it's now lap 8, and I got the most out of these mediums that I thought I could get. So really, me and P1 are both in the pits now. He's on hards, I'm going on to hards. So, there we go. Let's see if I can track them down. I've got a little bit over 5, or a little under 5 seconds to try and make up here. I've got 4 or 5 laps left. So back down into the chicane on lap 9. Try to keep this nice and straight. And I noticed coming up here that P2 just drops out of the race. I couldn't really figure out what was going on, so I looked at the replay. And he's in the RX-8, which is kind of interesting. But classic, little shallow, and couldn't quite get the turn there, and got himself turned around, and thought it'd be better just to scuttle the whole thing. Anyway, I'll take it. P2. So I'm still just a little over 4 seconds. About 10. And here's where I made my mistake. Boom. Oof. I don't know. I think I needed to try and drag it in a little bit closer to the left-hand side. Anyway, managed to get back in the race. Damage repairs, which is nice. Last lap, managed to hold on to P2 the whole way through. So moving it on to the end here. Nobody really gets close. It's a little boring at the end, actually, but whatever. So I need to start doing this a little bit more consistently if I'm going to expect to try and get any kind of better. Kind of hoping, if you like these videos, giving me a like on this video would be a big help. If you like watching my content, if you could hit that subscribe button, it takes 1 second. It'd be a big deal. I'm up to 13. You get a nice round 15. It'd be a big help. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.